Hello, good morning, children. Here we are with our today's lesson from Block 21 LP4 Earth, a unique planet. I have been seeing that you all are doing your assignments, and I have been watching over it, and so I hope you will be completing it, and as well as today's one, so that I can go through all. And please, those who are still not doing it, some of the assignments, please do them. Okay, so here we are with our today's lesson, so let's go into it. Block 21, the Earth in the solar system. Earth, a unique planet. And today's date. So let's do a little review because we are coming to the end of the block number 21. In this block, from the beginning, first lesson till now, we have studied about the various heavenly bodies in space. Most importantly, the different features of the celestial bodies and the classification of the 8 planets into inner and outer planets and the features of each one of them. That's what we have done till now, and I hope you all are clear with it. Our learning goals, today's learning goals. In today's lesson, we will be able to analyze the life supporting features of the earth. I know you already know it because you've already done it, but today we will be knowing at least in in details about the life supporting features of our planet earth and the keywords. The keywords that we are going to learn are unique, planets, atmosphere, temperature, and many of them are we have already covered in our other blocks. So let me ask you a question. Is there life possible on any planet other than Earth? I know your responses are going to be no, because you have already answered these questions many a times. Now, why life is not possible on any other planets? We will see that because on inner planets, except the earth, in the inner planets the earth also comes, but except the earth, all the inner planets temperature are not suitable and gases necessary to sustain life are missing, like oxygen. Life is not possible on the other planets also because they are made up of hydrogen and helium gases. This means that there is no oxygen to breathe and no carbon dioxide to carry out photosynthesis. There is no water on the outer planets, which is needed for the existence of life. So outer planets, being far away from the sun, experience extremely low temperatures, making the existence of life impossible. So I hope you can see here there are many factors. See, climate, in the sense atmosphere, then temperature, and one more thing we see is water. So see, we can already understand and make up the main features that are needed for suitable to exist on planet Earth. Now, why Earth is a unique planet? Earth is a special planet, unique planet. It is the only planet known to have life because the condition that support life exist only on Earth. There are no other planets which support these life existing uh, parameters. These are suitable temperature, breathable atmosphere, and availability of water. Now, what do you mean by suitable atmosphere? Suitable atmosphere, we mean that if we look at the inner planets, they are very hot. If we look at the outer planets, they are very cold. But Earth's temperature is very suitable, neither hot, neither cold, and so we can survive there. Breathable atmosphere. What do we mean by breathable atmosphere? In the inner planets, we find that hydrogen is there and some other gases are there, but we find that oxygen is not in that much quantity. And if we see the other outer planets, we see hydrogen is there, helium is there, which is not breathable at all. And only atmosphere is the planet, Earth is the planet which has got oxygen and carbon dioxide. So oxygen is needed for our breathing and carbon dioxide is not need for the process of photosynthesis. So you can see why it is breathable atmosphere. So I hope you have understood what is suitable temperature. I hope you have understood what is breathable atmosphere. And the third is very easy, availability of water. As you know, till today, the availability of water on any planet has been not proven. Yes, there are proofs going on. Mars is the very important project for the scientists, and the outer planets do have ice. So you can say there can be water when the ice melts, but you know the condition of the outer planets are such that it is quite impossible for life on it. So the one of the most important factor that make Earth a unique planet is availability of water. So I hope you are clear on this 3 points, because this is very important. This lesson 4 is only about these 3 important points that are given in your book. So I want to make sure that you all are clear. Suitable temperature, we mean neither hot neither cold, perfect for our survival. Breathable atmosphere means uh, proper amount of carbon dioxide, oxygen and other required gases. Availability of water means proper drinking water is available. So I hope you're clear on this, so that we can move on extra, learning something better and in details. So here is a picture. In this picture you can see this, see, average temperature is given, then ozone layer is given which protects the UV rays, which is very harmful, but it is get protected in Earth because the distance is perfect. The sun, which gives the energy, because of the distance we get all the perfect heat. Atmosphere, which really gives us oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. Then there is magnetosphere, which protects the Earth from radiation. Moon, because of the moon we get the stability, tides. And then rocky and hard surface, good for foundation, we can construct things. Liquid core, we have water, right amount of liquid water essential for life. And there are some of the positions of our Earth in the solar system. Its locations are very good. So you can see all this makes Earth the perfect planet, unique planet. Jupiter is having some of them, but you can see it is vacuum cleaner and it is for asteroids, meteorites and comets actually. But it has got some qualities as well, but doesn't fit the all of it. Okay, now we will study some of the important factors other than the 3 factors that are given in the book. Okay, you can say it as an extra, but these are related to that. We'll do a minute study, little more in-depth study. So I have made clear those 3 points. Now I am to go on little extra. The first is distance of Earth from the Sun. This is very important. Our Earth's distance from the Sun is very much important, because the earth and the sun are equally important, because without the sun's heat and light the earth would be lifeless ball or ice coated rocks. It regulates the temperature of water bodies, weather patterns and provides energy to the growth of plants. The distance of the earth from the sun makes it a perfect reason for life, because it receives the perfect amount of heat and light to allow life to be created and to support it. So I hope you have understood. This is one of the most important points whenever mentioned why life is possible on Earth. One of the reason is distance of Earth from the sun, the perfect distance that gives all the right parameters for the survival of people on or life on Earth. Next is importance of light on the Earth. Importance of light on the Earth. Just now we have studied and seen that the distance, the best distance. Now because of this best distance, we get the proper amount of light, which is neither so hot that it burns us, neither so cold that it makes us cold. It is a perfect distance, but we cannot always use the word perfect also. As you see, global warming is rising, but that is okay, again some human fault. Okay, some our carelessness to our planet Earth. But so we cannot use the word perfect, but at least a rightful temperature because of which life is possible on the planet Earth. And the atmosphere protects this. In the atmosphere there are some different layers which protects the harmful rays. So Earth is the only planet that uses the sunlight as a source of energy. That energy is used to convert elements by living things into a usable form. A plant uses the energy provided by the sun to drive photosynthesis and provide food to grow. As a byproduct, oxygen is released, which we then use as an energy source of our own. So I hope you have understood. As distance is very important, so the importance of light on Earth is also very much important in the survival of life on Earth. Next is importance of Earth's atmosphere. Just now we have studied suitable temperature, atmosphere and availability of water. So we have already studied there, but we'll do a little more study. You can see these 4 layers One, the first one is troposphere, second one is stratosphere, third is mesosphere, and the fourth is thermosphere, and one more we say it exosphere. In some science book you will find that there is an exosphere also, it's there. Now what these layers do to us, we'll see, because these layers make the Earth's atmosphere very much suitable. So it is the layers of gases surrounding the Earth that consist of exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere. Okay, as I told you, thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, troposphere, and exosphere. The air content and favorable atmospheric pressure also support life on most creatures. The air content of carbon dioxide on the Earth is less than the planets like Venus and Mars. Hence, the less air content of carbon dioxide helps to moderate the Earth's temperature and is observed by plants during photosynthesis to grow food. Okay, photosynthesis to grow food, because you know plants cannot make their own food. The plants need all these things, right? Full temperature to grow the food. Okay, to grow plants. Okay, so I hope you're clear and you have understood the importance of these layers. Okay, so the next is importance of ozone layer. Now we have already seen the distance of the sun is okay. We have seen why the light is important. Now when this light comes, what does those layers, just now I have explained how those layers help us and how the Earth's atmosphere is such that it protects us from the harmful radiation. It is the ozone layer that is a part of our atmosphere situated in an area known as the stratosphere, which makes protecting life on Earth from its potentially harmful effects of shorter wavelength and highly hazardous ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Okay, see, this one is protected, ultraviolet, this one is protected. So this is the harmful one which is protected by the in the stratosphere. So because of this ozone layer, this harmful radiation cannot come to us. It comes to in a little form, that is again okay for us and gives us vitamin D. Favorable climatic condition. The Earth is a suitable climate for the existence of all forms of life because of moderate amounts of carbon dioxide, which is the driving factor for the survival of life forms. So you've already studied that. And the temperature of planet Mercury ranges from 200 degree and below freezing. See, you can understand by example of Mercury. The temperature is 200 degree and below is 375 degree. So you can see of Mercury, then Venus, and then Earth. So by the time Earth comes, the temperature becomes very much suitable and kind of an perfect for us. That's why we are able to survive. Last is again water. We have already discussed, but we'll read it out once again. Water is the most important we have studied. Water is very important for life because it contains the oxygen needed for life and allows life providing molecules to move around easily. It continually changes its form through the water cycle. I hope you understood the water cycle, from liquid to vapor, that means gas, and then again ice. It all this circle is known as water cycle. It transforms from one form to the other. The major sources of fresh water are the rivers, ponds, springs, and glaciers. This gives us fresh water, which means we can drink. The ocean bodies and the seas contain salty water. The water on the ocean is salt or saline as it contains a large amount of dissolved salts. Most of the salt is sodium chloride or the common table salt that we eat. The earth is covered by 3/4 of the water. 97.3% water is saline or salty in oceans and seas. 3% is fresh water that consists of ice cap, groundwater, freshwater, lakes, inland, and salt lakes. So you can understand like 3% is drinkable. The rest is 97 is saline water. But that 3% is enough if we preserve it, take care of it, look after it. Okay, instead of wasting the water. Hence, we can say that Earth is the only planet which hosts liquid water on its surface, allowing for a direct transfer of energy from the sun in order for the photosynthetic life forms to evolve. It has a unique surface which is neither too hot nor too cold for the occurrence of complex biochemical processes. So this is our summary. Lastly, we can know why Earth is the unique planet and how much features it can give us. Lastly, read the section Earth a Unique Planet from page 5-6. Please complete my learning chart in your content book. Practice question number 10 in notebook. Complete the assignment Thank you. Stay home, stay safe, take care.